YouTube. Just wanted to go over the finished product of the World War I diorama. We'll pull it in a little closer and let you see the outcome. We have the German troops in the trenches. We have one out of the trench from a sniping position. And then we have the French coming through the door to ambush them. Obviously, as they came through, they shot the sniper in his position. And they have now gone into combat. So we'll kind of spin it around so you can get a good look of what we got. These Germans have the armor plating on them. Bring that out a little bit. And basically everything on this diorama is all AK products except for the flowers. This is the dry dirt effect. We got the mud effect, the puddling. And the other videos I show all that stuff. These sandbags I made out of baking clay. Made them, set it up, baked them, and then just put them on there and painted them. All the wood is balsa wood, just cut and painted with, actually, Tamiya panel liner. And then, of course, the wall was just the insulation cut to made that to be made that way. The white paint, the gray paint, the bricks, everything, all that paint is the folk art terracotta style paint. I used this glue to put that all on there because the base, you know, is wood, and then this piece is foam and this piece is foam. And like I said, all the grass and everything, that is AK products, except for the flowers. The flowers I ordered elsewhere on Amazon. I've also seen these at Hobby Lobby. The doors are balsa wood that were painted. The handle, or the latch, I guess you would call it, is actually a paperclip cut. But as you can see, they go through the garden area, beyond the wall, into the trenches. If I can pull that in, I guess not. I have to see. I'll add a photo gallery at the end of this. But if you look in there, you can actually see through the sandbags, the sniper position. You can see the guy that's throwing the grenade. He's looking through there. He can see these guys. So, I'll bring that up. But you're kind of seeing the effect. This is still, I would say this is like this will show you the pre-war, and then you walk through the door, and then you see the devastation of the war. The blood, I just used the, let's see, it would be the Tamiya. I have the wrong one here. I don't know, actually I don't have any here. It is basically the Tamiya glossy clear paint that you would use for lights. That's what I used for the blood. And then that blanket is actually a napkin cut up and then soaked with water and glue and put down as a blanket. I actually put some blood down first, then put some dust over top of it, AK dust, European earth, and then put more blood over top to make it look like it was soaking in. And then of course, this French officer was hit as well. The other guy's dragging him through the door. And then this is balsa wood too. That piece kind of moved on me. That's balsa wood too, basically holding up the wall. You can see how it's kind of cracked. It's kind of leaning. Let's see if I can, yeah. Starting to lean. So that's, you know, some joists to kind of keep it up. I can't, let's see if we can move around and get some looks at the faces. Yeah, there's the faces of the guys. Like I said, I'll put some pictures in so you can get a better look. And of course up top you have the dry dirt, and then you go down the trench into the mud. I looked at a lot of World War I pictures, just kind of looking to find stuff, you know, to see, you know, I wanted a trench, which trenches are pretty easy to make. You know, you don't really have to expand your imagination. They were either like this, or there was other types of stuff that they would use to make, you know, to hold the dirt back. But mainly the garden area, I was looking at pre-World War I pictures and maybe early World War I pictures where there was still some type of civilian life or areas that were untouched or close to being untouched by the war. And that was what this was about. And then a lot of the things that I'd looked up and saw, all these Germans that had this armor on were usually either in machine gun positions or sniping positions, and a lot of them, from what I see, of course I don't know, I've seen other things where they weren't close to towns and cities, but a lot of the things that looked like they were, so who knows really, but that's why I chose them to put on there. That way it's kind of out, but it's not. And obviously this would be the entrance to probably one of your rear trenches, because if you look at a lot of the trench pictures from World War I, you have an entry point from a town, and then they kind of go out, then they come up to the next trench, and then they go up to the next trench, and it just keeps going up to the main line where they're fighting. So this would be one that's back towards the town. I think the only thing I would have liked to have done was put maybe some ammo crates or something back there, but there's not a whole lot to offer when it comes to World War I models. It's just whatever they have, really. And I would have had to have made that stuff. I mean, I thought about it. I looked at some pictures of the stuff, but I just decided not to. So, but this is the finished product. I hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to put some pictures after this. And if you haven't already, thank a veteran. Thank them for their service. And God bless.